a tear on my beer. Cried for you, dear. You were on my lonely mind. Last night I walked the floor, and the night before, you were on my lonely mind. It seems my life is through, and I'm so doggone blue. You were on my lonely mind. Well, I'm gonna keep drinking, I can't move a toe, and then maybe my heart won't hurt me so. There's a tear on my beer, and I'm crying for you, dear. You were on my lonely mind. Lord, I've tried and I've tried, but my tears I can't hide. You were on my lonely mind. All these blues that I've found never really got me down. You were on my lonely mind. Well, I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't even think. 'Cause in the last week I ain't slept a wink. There's a tear on my beer, and I'm crying for you, dear. You were on my lonely mind. You were on my lonely mind. All right. Well, that was tear on my beer, tear in my beer. Anyhow, I think it's tear in my beer. I'll put the right name in the title. But and that's a good little song. It's only 4 chords in it, and we're going to have the and what I'm doing, I'm tuned to standard, okay, on this song, and I've got the capo on the first fret, and ironically, because I usually don't do this, I'm actually playing it in the key of the record, either Hank Williams Sr., or Jr., or whatever, whichever one you play with, you can play just like this. But anyhow, and the C is a full C, and the reason you want it to be a full C is because what you want to do is you want to play the top 2 strings when you play it like, right? or is it 6/5 or 5/6? I guess you could do it either way. I think I play 5/6, 5/6, talking about the top 2 strings on the C, playing the full C, and I'll put a little diagram up for this one because I think this is a good one for a good beginner song. But it's the funny thing about now when we go to this G, and you'll probably notice that I think the first time or the second time I did the G when I was playing this song, I accidentally did the regular G. But it has this G here, and I'll put the diagram up there. I think it's a G7, but anyhow, it's got this G here, and if it's not, I'll correct myself. But anyhow, I'm gonna put the G up here, and then the other chord is gonna be an F, and also too, now when you do your G, you keep that little top 2 strings going back and forth. Now you don't have to. You can just do the top string. You can go to. You know, that'd be closer to like the very Hank Williams Sr. very first cut with only a guitar on it. But nowadays they go, and Hank Williams Jr. does that, kind of gets that little rockabilly thing going on. And then when you change, see how I'm playing this G, and you're doing. Now the only other chord in there, or the only 2 other, is you're gonna have an F. But when you do that F, I'm going to put the diagram, but it's got to be the full F. You've got to include this finger. You don't have to if you're just going to strum it. But if you want to do back and forth, you want to include the extra finger. I'm going to put it here on the A string, the 5th string from the bottom. But anyhow, I'm going to put the diagram up here for the full F, and you'll go back and forth on the 4th and 5th string. Keep drinking. And then back to your C, I can't drink no more, and then you go back to your 5/6. But at first it's those two there, and then you move them back. Okay, I think some lessons I might call this 1 and 2, but today I'm starting with 1 on the bottom and 6 on the top. So whenever you're doing your C and you're doing your G chord here, it's going to be 5 and 6, okay? But you're going to play 4 and 5 when you do the F, because you're going to do the full F. And then whenever you do your little D7, it's like an upside down D. That's the 4th chord. That's just, I guess you could play it. You can play it several ways. Let's see. Let's play into it real fast. Yeah, okay. I just kind of strum it. I just kind of. No more. There's a tear on my beer, or in my beer. But anyhow, those are the chords in it, and that's the change in it, and that's the little special things to remember if you want to do it, and it sounds sort of full with the little. Now, just real quickly, I'm going to show you. Let's say we just use a regular G, okay? And let's say we use a regular C and a regular F and a regular D7, and we don't even do the 5/6 and the 4/5 from it all. I'm just going to show you how you can play your C. So tear in my beer, or on my ear, dear, and go to a regular G. How night after night, whatever the words are, I'm not reading them. We're on my back to the C. And then you go to that F. Gonna keep drinking. Go back to your C. This time go to upside down D. Back to your regular G. Back to your C. Just tear on my beer. Crying for you. You're upside down D. G, C. And see, and I didn't even do the full C's, the full G's, and all that. So if you're just starting to play, there's a lot of these songs, when you see a lot of complicated stuff like that, just think it out. Say, well, he's doing this and he's doing that, but he's actually playing this chord. I can just find a good rhythm to it and just use that chord until I'm a little bit better, and I can embellish on it a little bit more as I go along. Because I even play stuff, I had lived the heck out of stuff, you know. It just happens the longer you play. But I started just like that. I started out with the basic chords, and I just built onto it. And a lot of times embellishments go where they're supposed to go, because it's just the flow of the song once you've got the chords down. But anyhow, so that's that song.